Welcome back to Canoe Live. Over the past year, Canada has embraced about 500,000 permanent and temporary residents, and the surge of newcomers is expected to continue. A new social networking website is hoping to take advantage of this rush, called the Facebook of Potential Canadian Immigrants. LoonLounge.com already has 15,000 members. Its goal is to help people connect with new friends and seek out business opportunities in Canada. And joining us here is the founder of LoonLounge.com and Canadian immigration lawyer, David Cohen. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure to be here.
Well, tell us, how did this website come about?
Well, you know, I've been an immigration lawyer for more than 25 years, and something was very obvious to me, and that is that people coming from other countries who have some kind of connection here in Canada settle in much more easily and much quicker. They become fully employed faster. They're able to find houses and so on. And it occurred to me that not everybody has a friend or a relative in Canada. And the idea was to build a virtual community where people who are thinking about coming to Canada, people in the process of coming to Canada, and people already here, whether they arrived yesterday or they were born here, join together and help people during the immigration experience.
Well, I imagine you've seen the challenges people face in coming to Canada. Why are aspiring newcomers struggling with the process?
Well, you know, it is difficult when you think about it. Moving to a new country, leaving everything behind, it's challenging to say the least. There are struggles for people, but people do make it, and the fact that they have someone here who can help them, willing to put in a good word with an employer, telling them what school may be a good school for their children to go to. These are the things that makes the journey a lot easier for people. And you know, I was reminded of the story of when my grandfather came to Canada in 1906. He knew no one. He had the name of one person who lived in Montreal from his hometown, knocked on the door. That person was kind enough to lend him a hand, allowed him a place to start a little business within his shop, and that's how my grandfather got his start. I think if you speak to most Canadians who think back how they started off in the country, you'll find a story like that. The idea of Loon Lounge is a place where people can come to a community and find that kind of assistance.
So tell us, what are the hot topics members are talking about in the chat rooms?
Well, recently the hot topic has been the changes to the Canadian immigration law for skilled workers. The government has come out with a list of occupations that are open for immigration, others aren't. The process is supposed to be speeded up quite a bit. That's been a lot of talk in that. And then there's a lot of talk about jobs in Canada. Where are the places to find jobs? Is the economy out west still as strong as it was? These are the kind of things that come up in the forums.
Can you explain how the website is laid out? How are members connecting with each other?
People come to the website and we suggest that they join communities based on their home country, their destination in Canada, their occupation, or the visa office around which their application is being processed. People join communities, find people from their home country, start to communicate with each other, and that's how it grows. Then they form groups from that, join forums, there's blogs, we have webinars. We've been very pleased at how successful it's been. It's been in the process for 2 years. Just by word of mouth, 15,000 people have joined and signed up, and we've just released it last week, and we're very excited about the future for it.
That's fantastic. And just how important is it to have Canadian citizens be a part of this site?
Well, that's the big part, because we're the ones that can act as mentors. We're the ones who have been through this experience, whether it's first generation or speaking to our parents or grandparents. We're the ones who can give that little bit of advice, that little assistance that makes a huge difference to somebody coming over to start a new life here. And in the end, we all benefit from it.
Certainly. Great work on the website. David, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
And we want to hear from you. Have you recently settled into the city, and would you like to share your journey to Canada with us? Drop us a line at sendit@canoelive.ca. We're going to take a break now, but we'll be back with more on Canoe Live.